Okay, so greetings here. This is wyvernfall Gaming, and today I'll be showing you a really neat spaceship of sorts that I built in a mod pack I have. To be exact, the game it's Minecraft, but it's very heavily modded, as you can see here. See, lots of mods installed, but nothing. The point is, I built a spaceship, and I was going to show you. And it's actually really functional. So let's enter through here. Disembarkment room right here. With like two jetpacks. All the jetpacks here too. The other side isn't working. I'll explain that other ship later. Then there's we're gonna that room. I'll go the other way first. So this is the bombardment room. Frontal range or medium bombardment, as seen here. And then rear range, heavy bombardment. Available ordnance as follows: medium, thermobaric, incendiary, chemical fragmentation, and breaching. This is all from the ICBM mod, by the way. Yep. Let's talk some chemical sources real quick from the bombardment array. As you can see, chemical evidence one off there. Thermobaric launch area. Then heavy ordnance could be nuclear, ion, or directed energy. Currently attacked nuclear. Missile broadside that way, but first I'll show the ammo. The ammo can be fragmentation, thermobaric, or chemical. And the broadsides are over out here. Three cruise launchers. There's they fire the missile off and carry out enormous firepower to over the destructive ability of this ship. And then There's bombarded. Locate your thoroughbred ordnance. Then here's the other broadside. Here's right the other part of the broadside. And then past all those locations is the crew quarters. As you can see right now, those are indeed crew quarters. Yeah. And then here's the crafting unit, containing all sorts of mods worth of that. Casting table, sizzle table, and crafting table. Crafting station, crafting table, auto workbench, gun modification table from Flans mod, land cruiser weapon box from Flans mod, oven, fleet weapon box, modern weapon box. And then accumulation table and experience table, extraction table, decomposition table. And then check everything real quick. Oh, vehicle crafting table. I can add that in real quick. So let's do that. Crafting table. Yeah, so right there, massive amount of crafting, and of course the trading tasks. Then way back here is the forge room. These lots of lava cells require geothermal generators. Then an analog furnace, and an alloy forge, and a millstone, and a smeltery. As well as, of course, the electric furnaces. Then, yeah, past the, this is the for bot sides, then past that is the Sponsored Mount Ballistic Missile Room. The ammo for that would be obviously pretty advanced, being EMP missiles, nuclear cluster missiles, and tons of hypersonic missiles. So where the actual weapons is, you may ask? Well, it's over here. And wondering how damage a hypersonic missile can do? Well, the destruction of this village is a decent illustration of that. There used to be an entire NBC village here with a hill on top of it. This is the results of bombarding the local area. With medium and heavy bombardments. And then above around here is the bridge. It might supposedly have the Archimedes ships go on there, but apparently the vehicle's too large, so I can't put more unconventional way of moving it. But it still makes for a nice looking control panel. Yeah. And then chairs everywhere, of course, yeah, the bridge. Then here's the power modification lab. Restore power over here, modify here. Then mass storage would be this way. As you can tell, I can store a lot of mass storage. That's obsidian chests everywhere. And here's just the capacity of one of the obsidian chests. As you can tell, massive, even compared to large chests. After all, it's in the iron chest mod. Then computer room. Uses advanced computers from computer craft, hooked up to advanced monitors. With some rather advanced turtle blocks all over the place. Also includes, I don't know, I forgot to play a chest during construction, so I'll do it real quick. It contains advanced wireless pocket computers, so basically smartphones. And then hydroponic farm this way. As you tell, this farm system is very efficient considering the space I have to build in. Yeah, hydroponic farm is probably the best form of, probably the form of agriculture in Minecraft that I'm most skilled at. Out of the main forms that I can figure out. As it tends to be good for optimizing space, in the frequent shallow underground building style I usually most of my base out of. The only next floor up from here is the third floor, with Officer and captain's quarters. Yeah, and then assault gear storage over here. Contains a lot of heavy firepower. Or everybody can see. First, this chest. Lots of pulse rifles. Which, as an explosive, they're unexplosive, but I can show you briefly what they do. Yeah. Up to like 5 hearts, 15 hearts of damage. Or no, 15 hearts of damage in every one of those bolts fired. Pretty much enough damage to destroy anything. 1,000 from the heavy attack. Then also Talon Cannon. Those fire very rapidly, damaging 65 damage and charge damage of 400. And the door walls. They pass through looking at extra and would see their walls. Then there's an Ubanek, which is basically a shotgun, basically. So yeah, it's a shotgun. Then there's nuclear catapults. These fire mini nukes, which also means that I don't think we're going to hurt any of that inside the ship. Then here, nuclear demolition charges. Can just cause massive damage everywhere. Also, here's some kinetic readers. I call them. Basically submachine gun, but it's. I call them kinetic readers instead because they're much more OP than just that. Well, they do only 8 damage per hit. This is a rapidly fire. Yeah. So magazine fed is ridiculous. Then there's like CMB steel swords. Those do 60 melee damage, and that makes it pretty clear. That's a pretty powerful weapon. Then ZBD-05, Chinese amphibious IFA from Flans Mod, and then 2S25 Support SD, light tank obviously, Warhound Titan, that's a mech, and then Lehman Russ, obviously for more than 40k, as are the Titans, but yeah, that's basically the what would consider the heavy tank of the equipment set of my belt. Just like they're the other tanks say. one of the air tanks has a medium tank, but I'll show you that one later. Then, of course, Baneblade. Very obviously from Warhammer 40k, of course, but it's super heavy tank. I've placed down the Minecraft equivalent of this and used it. It's pretty much just as OP as the one in the Warhammer 40k war, so I bet you can tell. Very useful. And then tons of T-45 power rockets. Obviously, we took straight off Fallout, so there. And then lots of chemical weapon grades. Lots of shrapnel mines. Then rocket launcher. Basically, just launches a slightly stronger version of TNT by rocket. And then modular power suit armor. And then ICBM silos, tacked as like heavy artillery support. Oh yeah, and then there's the artillery here. First up, parachutes and lots of silver coins from the looter mod to have something that I see later be possible. And prototype kit, HVM mod, allows for ridiculous amounts of destruction to be done. It's basically one of the largest explosives in the game. But not the largest. It will just about anything. Wait, hold on, camera. Alright, back. Sorry about that. I just had to turn off an alarm. Well, alarm clock, rather. Anyway. Then here's BM21 grad. These are obviously rocket artillery. Then Basilisk mortars. Pre-planned thermal that's not that gun mortar, as shown here. 40 block range to maximum gun elevation. So that's definitely light artillery. SW3 has the mortar, which on average is light artillery. And then 240mm howitzer. Field artillery, 70 blocks range to maximum elevation. And then 182mm howitzer. Just standard issue artillery. And then controllers and LTVRs for like drone bomber strikes. Yeah, like from the Rival Worlds mod. So yeah, a drone nuke strike, yeah. And then get into that part later. Then Challenger 3. That's what we consider the medium tank portion of the force. There's the Panther fighters. Those are just fighter jets, obviously. But they're 6th generation, so they're really advanced. Then the helicopter force. Might add a bit to the helicopter force down the line, like for example, attack helicopters, transport helicopters, you name it. Then Screw revolver. Although making it ridiculously overpowered, doing infinite damage, literally. There's something that's closer overpowered. It's only semi-auto. And not only that, rapid firing semi-auto either. And there's EMP waste weaponry. This is what it looks like, but if it has fire, it would destroy every machinery in the entire base. Unless unless they went way out of the base to demonstrate it, which would be sort of too much waste of time for now. So that's that. And then antimatter explosives, endothermic explosives, sonic explosives, EMP explosives, breaching, thermobaric, more antimatter, chemical, EMP, rejuvenation, hypersonic, exothermic, and nuclear explosives are here everywhere. To deploy ground assault. Interviews deployed by ground assault thus cause massive damage, and the aforementioned artillery system should be able to launch, say, anti-grav missiles, nuclear buster missiles, EMP missiles, nuclear missiles, or actually any of these missiles, but then potentially more powerful ones that I add. It would also be these mobile, really heavy missile launchers. These early detonators could shoot with the Bell Silos launch, then like rocket launchers, ICM mod, or like basically heavier rocket launchers than the ones in HPM mod. So those would be able to fire anything, any of these incendiaries, or any of these thermobarics. And yeah. Then sentry turrets. Machine gun turret, auto cannon turret, flamethrower turret, missile turret, and talon turret. I feel this is really good field artillery. Although light artillery, of course, is like fire support platforms. You have to play in the ground assault like a lot of stuff. Energy weapons in the form of laser rifles, plasma rifles, Tesla rifles, and then a bunch of grenades here, and then flamethrowers, and then Humvees, BTR-90s, submarines, missile frigates, missile destroyers, and then cargo ships, and then outriggers from the Flange Line, of course. Tyrant 12 needs to be exact, by the way. But yeah, that's that. And then yeah, and then there's so that's the sort of thing called gear storage right now. Then VLS system above. There's spam roll apparently. Alright. Yeah, then this is the field for the vertical launch systems. And the ammo would be nuclear, the sonic, cluster, and more nuclear. And then yeah. Vertical launches will allow they can just cause massive damage everywhere. All damage means in my access for the rest of the ship. And then hangars ahead to launch those aforementioned fighter jet from at higher altitude than a ground-based launch would do, or a couple other aircrafts, mostly drone bombers and most fire during bomber launching a fighter though, as it's a pretty light / small hangar. Then Marine barracks ahead basically allow you to set out massive numbers of Gondor lugmen, soldiers, archers, cavalry, or cargo commanders. Who, by the way, they're in the load mob, but they basically fight for you. But similar to defensive MCs with actually a better AI, so. But of course, being lower related, they would need mapping or anything, but. And there's Ranger Athelian and Athelian Bannerbearer. And then, Marines just bark fast. So the automated sentry gunners are pointing at them. As you can tell, ridiculous amount of railgun batteries and even some flak batteries all over the ship. Well, just to ridiculous levels. Which, of course, prevents any monsters, or if this is one of our players, from entering. Yeah, then the brig, obviously. This is the Navy brig, and then welcome to the brig. If you have been here, send your user to die. Yeah. Obviously, such our statement because, as a general rule of thumb, Navy's don't have around prisoners. And this is a spaceship, which should be a space Navy. Anyway, yeah, now time to demonstrate the destructive firepower of these the VLS system. Frequency 2. Well, I really am in luck. So then in that case, Dark Barrage firing is visible. That is a big nuke, not gonna lie. You gotta make sure everything's intact, and yeah. So then, as you can tell, just one shot from the VLS can do pretty enormous damage and radiation everywhere. You can see from the mycelium looking blocks. And this is the spacecraft from the outside. As you can tell right here, that is the bridge. And something really interesting about this whole thing, in a way, it's sort of mobile. Not exactly though. So like, basically, I set up world edit so I could like copy this basically spacecraft and then paste it at whatever location I desire, and of course cut the previous spaceship needed so it looked like I moved it, quote unquote. Although I can also use that to produce it, of course, or the place in any dimension, etc. And here's an example of how it can be placed to any one location. As you can tell, he even keeps everything in the chest. Basically, all I do is replace the doors for all practical purposes. And then at this point, yeah, ultimate middle battle station. So, yeah. Very interesting spaceship design, huh? Well, technically it's a aircraft right now, but I could just easily put all this into galactic craft outer space areas. As galactic craft is installed with many submods in this mod pack. Like, very elaborate soul system area here. Then, like, the Centauri system, the Proxima system, and the Barnard system. And its associated planets. Then there's the Vega system, and of course the Talseti system. But the point of that is that I could load and paste this starship into pretty much any of the planet's dimensions, and that's it, or in the space station, or in the dimensions around that, and it would basically result in a literal spaceship. So, yeah, this is definitely a spaceship. Anyway, so this was Wyvernfall. All gaming. And see ya.